Congratulations, mama. You're pregnant and you've got all these decisions to make, and you may not even know what all your choices are, but that's what this series is for. I am breaking down what all the choices are that you have for yourself to make for you and your baby during pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. My name's Leslie. This is my channel where I share about birth, faith, and family. I am a disciple, wife, mom, and childbirth doula. And today we're going to be continuing this series. So if you're interested, stick around. Okay, so one important thing that's I guide all my clients, actually anybody who I know is pregnant, is that I recommend that they do research about birth, research about the birth that they desire, right? For this, you have to do a little bit of introspection for this section, and you really have to choose your vision. So when it comes to choosing your vision, you need to answer the questions like, what do I believe about birth? What do I believe about my body? And what do I want for myself, and what do I want for myself out of this experience, in this experience, during this experience? And answering those questions will help you to be able to go on to things like choosing the right support system, choosing the right care provider, choosing the best birth location for you, so on and so forth. But it's important for you to start with a vision. The word says to write down the vision and run after it, right? I will put that verse down below that I think I'm referencing, right? The word says, my people perish for lack of knowledge, or some versions say lack of vision. And this is why I say it's so important to couple what you're hoping for with knowledge by doing research about birth. And that's why YouTube channels like mine and others around can help to get you information. There's podcasts, there's a wealth of material out there to get you information to help you feel like you can make an informed decision about really what you want out of birth. And that is your next choice. I tell you, ladies, this is one of the most exciting parts. Every time I'm pregnant, this is like my favorite part. I sit down with a piece of paper or my journal, and I write down what I want out of this birth. I write down all the things that I want specifically, and even some things that maybe I didn't get in my last birth, or things that I've just started thinking about that I want to experience. And I write them down and I pray over them and I give them to God, and I look at what things I can do to help myself get there. For example, I had a tear. I had a very slight tear in my first birth. It was like completely and totally like healed on its own, no stitches needed. My second birth, I had 1 stitch, and I know that's not a lot, but I want my next birth to not have any stitches. And so I know that there are pelvic floor exercises that I can be doing to help strengthen my pelvic floor for when it comes time to push for birth, so that I can try to prepare my body as best I can to not have to get any stitches, right? And so this is what I mean by coming up with a vision and then coupling it with some knowledge and what things that you can do practically to help those things come to pass. And so one of the biggest things I would say is choosing a care provider. And this is why it's so important for you to determine your vision and what it is that you're looking for in your birth, because then you'll be able to determine what is the best support for you and for the birth that you want. And so I want to share with you 2 models that there are today. I want to share with you the medical model and the midwifery model, just to help give you a little bit more information, and then off you go to really just meditate on this at your own time, at your own leisure, and really think about it long and hard what it is that you want. Okay, so the medical model is subscribed to mostly by obstetricians, doctors, the medical field. And when it comes to birth, there is this philosophy that birth needs help from professionals in order to be facilitated. Interventions are a lot more common, such as induction, augmentation, like breaking of the waters, directed pushing, things like that. We'll talk more about that in future choice videos that I will do, but just to say that that is just a brief definition of the medical model. And then the midwifery model is much more based on the philosophy that birth is a natural process that the woman's body goes through, and we just need to give it time. So it's a lot more of a watch and wait approach. They are there to help support, to help guide it and provide comfort as much as possible, understanding the process as it's going through, but they very much are very much less likely to use interventions in a midwifery model. And so determining the philosophy that you believe in is important. So again, like I said, think about, what do you believe about birth? How do you believe it should happen, and how would you like to experience it for yourself? Answering these questions will help you to find a provider that aligns with your beliefs. And then you may find that this may be an obstetrician or a midwife, but at least then you know what it is that you're looking for. I know for some people there's not an option always to go, you may not feel like you have an option to go to a different kind of provider because of your medical history. You have to go with an obstetrician, but still taking the time to choose your vision and what you're looking for will help you to be able to go to an obstetrician, have a couple of meet and greets, and find someone who aligns with what you are looking for in your birth. And then from there, you can choose your provider and then a birth location as well simultaneously. And with that, I think I've given you enough for today. I want to keep this short and sweet for you. I hope that this was encouraging. I hope that this encourages you to go forth and do a little bit of research for yourself as to what you believe about birth, what you want for your upcoming birth, and finding the provider that will best support that for you. And so in the next video, we'll talk a little bit more about provider options and how to choose the best support system for you. Okay, I will see you in the next one. If you liked what you see, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get alerted every time I put out a new video, and leave a comment down below. So looking forward to hearing about what your vision is for your birth. Please feel free to share it down below. I would love to be praying for you if I can in any way. And that's it for today. Thanks so much. See you in the next one. Bye.